Five friends head to a remote cabin where the discovery of a book of the dead feeds them to the unwittingly summoned up demons living in the nearby woods. Hello everyone, welcome to another movie review, and this time it's on the movie Evil Dead. This one came out in 2013. Not the last one. The last one was called Evil Dead Rise. This was called Evil Dead. I own it. Yep. It's unclear what exactly it is. Sam Raimi has yet told us exactly what it was, but some people have speculated. Some people have said it's a remake. Other people have said it's a reboot. Other people said it's a prequel. What do I think it is? At this point, this is my second time rewatching this. This is my second time watching this. And after watching it, I'm like, you know what? It cannot be a prequel. It can't. It can't be. Is that a remake? Yeah. To me personally, I don't think so. I really don't. I do think it is a reboot of the franchise after the franchise being dormant for so long. They tried to come back. So I would have to say it's a reboot, but at the same time, while it's not a remake per se, I would have to say it's more of a retelling of it. Because it's not the same characters. Nope. Different actors, which now we're going to get into. This movie had won six awards, had 20 more nominations, and the main actors that were in this is Jane Levy, Charlotte Fernandez, Jessica Lucas, Lou Taylor Pucci, Elizabeth Blackmore, Phoenix Connolly, Jim McClarty, Cian Davis, Stephen Butterworth, Carl Willits, Randall Wilson, Rupert Degas, Bob Dorian, Ellen Sandries, Inca, Bruce Campbell, and Jack Wally. Wow, Bruce Campbell was in this? Even watching it, I had no idea he was in it. Apparently, I did some checking after I watched this, and I was like, and I found out he was one of the demons. He was one of the demons, yeah. Wow. I did not know that. I really did not know that. Oh, wait. So my thoughts on this movie. I have a lot of gripes with this. A lot of gripes. Okay, so what should I talk about first? You know what? Let's start with the worst thing about this movie and work our way to the best thing about this movie. Okay, so worst thing about this movie, it would have to be the cast for the most part. For the cast. Yeah. Something about the actors this time around that is kind of offsetting. Like, they don't fit the characters that they are playing. They don't fit the characters that they are portraying. Yeah. And that was my gripe with the movie. It could have been the actors per se, or it could have been the way that the characters were written. I don't think it was that, though. I think it was more due to the actors, because it's something about the actors that I just didn't like have an emotional scene with the actors playing them. Like, don't get me wrong, I think the acting for the most part was good, but it's not great like the other ones were. Yeah. But that's all that I think that they did. Good. That's it. That's all. Nothing special. At the same time, nothing bad. Oh, wait. Graphics for this movie. For its time, 2013, that's what I have to say. Top notch. Top notch. I think they did a great job with the graphics, considering the fact that they went back to the horror roots of the franchise, which is good, kind of. No really dark humor in this whatsoever. No. They took that out. They took that out completely. And I think that is what this movie was missing. It was missing the dark comedic parts that made the original Evil Dead as great as it was. Yeah. It was very serious, which we're going to go over to the story now. I think the plot was generic, if you understand what I'm talking about. Because, yes, by this point, I understand that this is what makes it a part of the franchise. But at the same time, it's kind of generic at this point because it's been done numerous of times. Yes, a couple of people get together, they drive to a cabin in the woods and stuff happens. Yeah, it's become generic by this point. But the plot itself, they tried to make sense of it all, and I think that's where it didn't work. The plot itself did not work. I think it was actually written pretty well, but that doesn't make up for the plot just didn't work. It just didn't work for me. I'm sorry, everyone. I tried to like this, and truth be told, I think it actually is a really good movie. A really good movie. IMDb, with all the users combined, gives this movie a 6.5 out of 10. What do I think? I actually agree with the rating. Like I said, I think this is a really good movie. Therefore, I give it a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. It's better than good, but it's not very good. It's just really good. It has some very good horror elements in it. They just didn't, like the first one, they just didn't implement it right. Implement it properly. I think that's another thing that they had problems with. But anyhow, if you love this movie or did not love this movie, you can let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. I always love your comments, whether you love the movie or hate it. You can like this video, like this review, and you can subscribe to my channel if you love my content. So thank you all for taking time to watch, and join me next time for another movie review I tend to do soon. I am out.